And going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, Bear Pigman here, joined by, as always, by Pulahoka. How you doing, buddy?
I am dog tired.
Yeah, it sounds it. You guys are in the middle of storm heaven right over there, right now, right?
Yeah, Ty had one a couple days ago, which was really bad, and last night I had one, which kept me up all night.
Hey, that's rough. Well, it's okay, because we got a couple of high energy stuff that's gonna just fuck you up into wake-upness, right?
Oh, wow, I feel it. I feel it already. Are we gonna go fast?
Well, in a little bit. Right now, I don't know about you, but I've been wanting to get my hands on this, especially with all the news of Mighty No. 9 coming out. Actually, are you got the stream up, right? You don't need me to screen share anything?
I do, sir. Yep.
Okay.
And if we tried screen share, I know it wouldn't really work anyway. Not until Discord gets its act together.
I mean, they updated today, but still don't have that yet. So in any case,
yeah, it's okay. Take your time.
With all the news about Mighty No. 9 and all that, I think Iga and his team were really smart about when they decided to send the Bloodstained demo to remind people, oh no, wait, we're good.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
So, it's kind of funny, you mentioned to me before, that this game kind of reminded you of those Toho Castlevania fan games that we played. They actually use, like, the exact same font and startup.
That was a long time ago. I think that might have been one of the first videos we did together.
It was pretty soon after the
the Sad Witch games.
Oh yeah.
The ones that got me fucked up for a little bit.
Witch's House.
Yeah.
Okay, much better. So, from what I hear, they really went full Symphony of the Night on this one.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely seeing it.
So you can...
Did they get the same character illustrator?
Yeah, they got pretty much nearly the whole same team together.
Wow. Ooh, even like the little info drops, nice.
Yeah. So we got some equipment. We start off pretty much with just a longsword, but we also get a couple of good melee weapons later on if we want to just start like punching and kicking.
Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
And if we hit left, we get our menu. I mean, your classic Metroidvania map. A Mighty No. 9 crashed in the middle of its fucking introduction live stream.
I mean, we don't have to bash Mighty No. 9 anymore at this point, but goddamn, I haven't seen a Kickstarter so fucked up in quite some time.
Yeah.
I mean, especially like the complete 180 to where everybody was really, really excited about it, and then as time went on, it just took a nosedive.
I funded that game extremely excited for it, and then
yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean,
it's a good thing I'm not interested in making them.
I mean, I backed that. I didn't back it for much though. I only backed it for 15 because yeah, I didn't really have much. I didn't know what they were planning. I thought it was gonna be just like a.
Didn't they come to the table with like basically nothing? Like,
yeah, that was a lot. I mean, at the time, he didn't even know what team was working on it besides like his concept, which was like 4 people. With at least for this one, I kind of knew Inti Studios were on it, which they're responsible for the Mega Man Zero games, and honestly, this game has more good Mega Man people on it than Mighty Number 9.
Yeah, this is looking real nice so far.
Like, you know, I was saying this, it's been so long since we've had a good, like, a good actual Castlevania game.
It has. Now, don't get me wrong, the series isn't, like, in the toilet like Mega Man.
I don't know, man.
I think the last Castlevania game I played was on the DS. Actually, no, it was that Xbox one where it was like the multiplayer one.
Oh, that one was so interesting. It wasn't good, but it was interesting.
It was a really weird concept, you know. It's like you could play as the different characters from different Castlevania games in the past, and they all played like they did in their original games, and you could go through like a stage like a cooperative.
Yeah. So this one actually kind of has a little bit like Dawn of Sorrow for the DS, in that you can get an enemy soul if you kill enough of them.
Is that do you get a special attack?
Yeah, I can shoot like a water spike.
That's great news because I really like the. I'm the kind of person that likes rare drops in games like these. And, like,
yeah,
power-ups and stuff.
That was like one of my favorite parts of Dawn of Sorrow and Aria of Sorrow, was just every single enemy I saw, I'm like, I know you got a secret for me somewhere.
Yeah, or you can, like, the cool part was you could get multiple of the same ones to power up the attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there was this one, I forget what it was, but I think it was like Cave Troll. And the power-up that you got from it was someone would flick his tongue out. And if you got multiple of it, your tongue got longer.
I'm just seeing right now, it's even got one of my favorite moves from Symphony of the Night. The swords cancel. So they already got this, they already got the tech down and everything.
I mean, this looks so familiar.
I mean, looks-wise, it kind of reminds me a little bit of that, those 3DS games where they, or was it 3DS or Vita, where they tried to make people care about Lords of Shadows by making a 3DS one, and they were like, hey, look, it's a return to Castlevania, but instead they just kind of fucked up Simon Belmont and a couple of other, like, mainstays of the game.
I don't know. Like I said, I think the last DS one I played was the Portrait of Ruin.
Portrait of Ruin was a pretty good one.
Yeah, and then that multiplayer one.
Portrait of Ruin, weirdly enough, was actually based more on the Genesis Castlevania than anything. Like, you played as the son of the Castlevania Bloodlines main character, which, like, I love Bloodlines, but who the fuck else played it? Like, that was more weird Konami than anything.
Was Bloodlines the one on the PlayStation 2?
Oh no, Bloodlines was the one on Genesis.
Okay. Like, there's been so many.
Yeah, the two on PlayStation were Lament of Innocence and Hatred of Something.
Something or something.
Yeah,
it's got War.
Yeah.
How do you say that?
Lord of Shadows kind of fucked up Simon Belmont, which I don't like it for that reason alone. Plus, I mean, it was trying to be God of War so fucking badly for the PlayStation games in that series.
You know, the really cool part of this is they can use basically all the same kind of enemy archetypes because they're, like, rounded in mythology. Like, Konami can't say, oh, you stole that.
Yeah,
like,
really.
You can't steal a fucking skeleton, right?
Oh, you can try and steal a skeleton, but you won't get very far.
Yeah. Now, it's hard to take somebody's skeleton without taking the rest of it. That would be impressive to see, though.
I'm loving the little sound effects and, like, death animations where they got the, like, They got them just like in the 3DS ones, where when they die, they tend to take a second to like fade out and level up, just like in Symphony of the Night.
What's the name of this?
Bloodstained Ritual of the something or another. Circle of the Moon was actually a really underrated one. I'm surprised more people didn't like play and sing the praise of that one. Because that one was one of my... That was like... That to me had real old school Castlevania feel with Metroidvania. Like, your primary weapon in that game was a whip. I loved it for the exact reason... For the exact opposite of the reasons why I love Aria of Sorrow. And then Order of Ecclesia, I thought was probably my favorite of the 3D Metroid of the 3DS slash DS Castlevania games. Mostly because Dracula in that game was the biggest badass ever. Mm-hmm. All right, so I just got a pair of Kung Fu boots, and these boots are made for walking.
Is that what they'll do?
They're gonna kick right over them. So it's like, yeah, you got Alucard's sword if you want it, but you can also just kick a motherfucking zombie's head off. Look at that.
Oh, nice.
And you can fucking ride or kick people and... Yeah, like the kick's faster than the sword. A little less powerful, but you're fucking drop kicking zombies with the big old pair of boots.
Oh, this is a cool guy. He looked a little more intimidating than he actually was, though.
Yeah, he's like, I gotcha, and then I just fucking...
I'm big and I got spiked. Oh, I'm dead.
I love these guys because I can just kind of like kick them up against the wall and keep bouncing them off. Also, what's up, Ziggy?
Hey, Ziggy.
So let me check the map. See where am I at now? Oh, I've gone way away from where I started off.
How long is the E3 build?
I think we're almost near the end of it. I think it's like, ooh, hey.
That's a shame.
What's up, boss man?
I'm kind of sad that I didn't back this one too, because this one came out. Like, this was part of, like, a renaissance of really good Kickstarter pitches that all just kind of came out around the same time.
I backed this one, I backed Yooka-Laylee, and I backed Shenmue and Psychonauts, but those two not that much.
I backed Yooka-Laylee. I backed We Happy Few, which I went pretty hog on that one, because that was really good one. And then, what else? I didn't back Psychonauts, surprisingly. I never got around to it.
Really? I would have thought you would have been, like, all over that.
I would have thought so, too. But it's just, I guess I forgot.
Ah, shit.
But it's okay. It's coming, so...
Oh, yeah, it's coming.
I backed Broken Age, right?
Yeah.
And I've got this kind of dirty dishes thing where I get backer notifications and I kind of just let them pile up.
Oh, that's me for like everything I back.
Yeah.
I'm real bad on keeping on track on shit like that.
And Double Fine in particular likes to send out a lot of kind of fluff backer notices.
I think...
Like... Can I talk about We Happy Few again?
Yeah.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'll say it all day, up and down. They are handling their Kickstarter in the way that I think everybody should handle their Kickstarters. They have weekly updates where it's important stuff, you know, what each person in the team did. Sometimes they show new animations, sometimes they show new concept, new screenshots. It's no kind of long fluff stuff that you have to sit through. They do it every week on the dot. It's amazing. They should really be commended for that.
I think people just need to release kind of like a, hey, how to back your goddamn, how to do your Kickstarter upright.
I mean, they should be the model. they've come quite a long way, and I'm really excited for them.
Skullgirls was an interesting Kickstarter how they handled that. Because they got they got a lot of money, and I mean they're like, fuck it, we're giving everyone like just a ton of DLC. And then
I like that one too, and Skullgirls is a good game, don't get me wrong. I'm not the kind of person that can do fighting games very well.
Especially that game, because that game is hard as shit. Because the only people who are still playing online are either like complete newbies or people who will fuck you up.
Yeah, it's got online, but for me, it basically doesn't have online.
Yeah.
But they actually had, like, for people who don't play competitive fighting games or aren't really that into it, I went through all the tutorials and they were actually really helpful.
The tutorials are really good because the people who did tutorials for that are like some of the best tutorial makers in the goddamn industry. Like, Mike C, I believe, is one of the people who worked on it, and he made my favorite tutorial for my favorite character, and he made the best Tiger tutorial of all time. Okay, so that's looking like a boss door. So I'm gonna take advantage of like this several hundred potions that I have. Let me also check up in chat.
Also, there's like this thing where it's kind of a weird. I stay away from it because for some projects they release like demo builds and stuff, and I get just kind of inundated with it. So by the time it's actually out, I'm not quite as excited for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you saw it like from the beginning.
All right, it's boss time. Ooh, and a boss cutscene.
Okay, what do we got here?
We got ooh. Oh, good, good God. I was not expecting that. Let me pop a couple of potions, say a prayer or two, and let's go drop kick us a fetus. And yeah, nothing's like super threatening or vicious, but you know what? That's kind of on point with a lot of the newer Castlevanias.
Well, this is it's a really cool design. I like this.
Yeah.
This is like a silly.
Or I can fuck up these tentacles. I also can shoot
God,
fire.
I noticed she's got a little seaweed scarf.
A little what?
A seaweed scarf wrap.
Oops. Level up, that means it's probably dead. Oof.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is awesome.
I wonder if it's too late to back this.
I think you might be able to do like a retroactive backing, like go on PayPal and retroactively back it. Like kind of what they did. I think they let you do that for Undertale too. When all right, well,
I kind of wish I'd have even heard about that one and backed that one.
Yeah, a lot of people.
That one completely slipped by me. That was. I'm excited now. This is cool.
Yeah. The only problems that I had with it were, and I think it's all just the Unreal Engine. It did lag a little bit, but you know what? It's an E3 build, and my computer's doing a lot of other things at the same time, so that's more on my end than the game's end.
I didn't notice anything, really.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me post another social media post. Move in.